I love that song.
So do I. I've got a job. Hello, this is the commentary for episode 8. And I'm Nikolaj Coster-Waldau, and...
Hello, I am Michelle Fairley. I play
Perfect timing.
Hey, my name.
That's your name. What do you think of this title sequence?
I love it. I love the music. It always makes me feel really emotional and sort of like I want to stand up and fight.
Yeah. Oh, it's amazing.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
It is.
I just think it's fantastic music and
This is the first time I see this episode.
Same here.
Oh, that's good.
Absolutely. Oh, this is new.
I was just going to say, I haven't seen this before.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, that's great.
It's so intricate, isn't it?
It is.
Look at that. It's absolutely wonderfully done.
And the tree. We are going to get back to that tree.
The gods would.
Yeah, the
Like
one,
with
face.
Sean. Yeah.
And so far. Who directed this one?
Alan, I
Was
think,
that Alan?
wasn't it? Alan Taylor. He's brilliant.
Oh, he is really good. He left us.
I know.
Bastard. No, I
He's
didn't mean
gone to do movies.
that. Thor 2. Yeah. Well, good for him.
Absolutely, good luck. Do 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 do. Oh, it's so emotional.
Oh, yes, Alan.
All right, where are we?
Yeah, where are we?
Where are we? Oh, Ravens.
No, it's Winterfell, isn't it?
Yes.
He's been so good this season.
Alfie?
I mean, he's always been good.
Yeah.
Unbelievably so.
Great storylines, actually.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But he's so good at being horrible, arrogant, and still just a little boy.
Oh, there's his sister. Yeah. Oh, what beautiful horses. Look at them.
Yeah.
Oh, Camilla and her team are just amazing, actually.
Yeah, she is. I was
So
out riding
fantastic.
today. I hadn't been for a year. It was
They're
painful.
just so amazing.
The Prince of Winterfell.
Envy isn't attractive.
Envy.
You should be proud of your brother's achievement. I took the great castle of
Oh, she's
Winterfell
good.
with 20 men.
Do you remember the first scene they had together when she picked him up?
Yeah. It was so good.
It was so good.
Yeah.
She just has that extreme confidence.
Yeah.
I treated the Stark boys with honor.
So it looks amazing, doesn't it? It's so beautifully lit. Colours, everything.
By butchering them.
Before I had to kill them, I
You
treated
seized
them...
their home, as is your right. We're ironborn. We take what we need.
Exactly.
When you made them prisoners in their home and they ran
It's
away.
odd because you never really... I didn't see that much of Alfie this season, except like in the hotel,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, the odd night.
Your little
And
prisoners made
so you forget
gone
just,
mad when they broke it.
you know, what every character gets up to. That's what's
No,
so,
exactly.
so wonderful to see this series.
Two Starks in Winterfell. You know how
Well, it
valuable
goes for
they
all
are.
the characters in a way. Same with
Killed them. The Northerners
Jack,
think
who plays Joffrey. They're so different
Yeah.
when you're with them because, I mean, Alfie's just such a
He's so laid back.
laid back,
Yeah, and just really funny.
fun-loving
Yeah.
young man.
He likes to have a laugh.
he likes to have a laugh. Yes,
He likes to enjoy life.
he certainly does.
I've come to bring you home. It's to see you hang.
I still find it very, very weird
Stark
that
finds out.
you can have a show which is so... I mean, it's constantly extremely dramatic, and you stay with it. It doesn't become too much, but it's still, you kind of just want to see...
I think whenever it gets really almost like to the point where you just don't believe what's happening, it's sort of like, it's so thrilling and
Yeah.
exciting, and you never get ahead of it.
No.
You know, it's constantly taking you somewhere else. You never get a chance to second guess what they're going to do, or the characters are going to do, or the events. It's so clever. It's brilliantly done. The writing is wonderful.
It really is.
Come home with me. Don't die here alone.
I don't intend to die.
That's my home. Get out of it.
Get
Get out of my home, you imposters.
Bawling all the time, never sleeping.
really sad, isn't it? Are you ever gonna? Well, of course, we'll find out later on.
I
We
can't.
don't give it away.
My lips are sealed.
Your lips are sealed.
I know. It's.
Well, this season ends with if you make it back.
If
It's a ruin, right? It's burned to the ground.
I think,
isn't it?
yeah, I think so. They destroy it. They destroy the home, the heart of the Stark family.
I have to watch myself because today we had the read-through of the first, today and yesterday, the first 6 episodes of season.
Oh, look at that. That's amazing. Wow. Oh, gosh, what an amazing costume.
That is amazing.
Look at Kit.
I can't help this guy. Rattleshirt, that's the character, right?
I think so. It's amazing, isn't it? What a fantastic location.
Got him.
Well, he's a bastard of Winterfell, Ned Stark's son.
Bastard son.
Mance will want him.
What does Mance want with a dead man's bastard?
I don't know. Think he'll want to decide for himself.
The colours look fabulous.
That looks
there, don't they?
amazing.
Just different tones of sort of like blues and greys and
It's
whites.
so cold, isn't it?
Oh. I remember Kit saying that when they were shooting one scene, that literally by the time they'd finished and they were turning the camera around, some guy who had a beard, icicles had actually formed on it in less than sort of like 10 minutes. It's
That's
just
amazing.
so cold. But also as well, because they had so little light there, they could only shoot from...
Yeah, because they were in November. They
Yeah.
weren't there. It was like 4 hours or 5 hours.
So they had a really sociable time, actually, because they couldn't work for that long. And then they'd go back to the hotel, like, early afternoon
Yeah.
and, you know, enjoy themselves and then be in bed by, say, 10:30, 12 o'clock.
As you always do when
As
you're
one
working
does,
next
yes.
morning. Yeah.
Very
They
diligent.
found us before we found you.
And what I was saying before is that we had the read-through today of the first 6, and I keep wanting to say something about
Yeah, I know.
what happens later.
Come on your feet.
I know, it's so tempting because it's so... You already know, but
I
you
know.
have to keep it quiet.
Oh, here we
What's
go.
this?
Is she beautiful?
I've never met her.
Oh, is that
That's Richard, isn't it?
an Una, is it?
I don't know her first name.
Yeah.
It is. No, that's Ireland. That's all shot in Ireland. That's down near Coster-Waldau, I think, actually. Yeah.
Marrying her for a bridge.
Looks wonderful, doesn't it?
It is wonderful up here.
It's beautiful.
Before they killed my
Sometimes a little wet, but
Sometimes. Did you see the rain last night? Oh my God, it was like the monsoon.
did you see that picture of the police guy? The
Yeah,
two
yeah.
officers on top of the car, just waiting for them to say.
You got your swimsuits on and gone swimming in the road.
Oh, that was funny.
I know children always think that about
That's my son. That's my
Yeah.
eldest son. Look at
And
him,
he
isn't
has
he?
been promised away, right?
Yes, he has. I've arranged marriage for him.
Oh,
being a lord is like being a father.
so he shouldn't really be doing that, should
No,
he?
Thousands of
I can't watch
Could that,
this. I'm
could that
closing
po-
my eyes.
Could that possibly have some dire consequences if he
I
wanted to? Oh my God!
Oh, I don't even think about it.
God, stay away.
Women are dangerous. Stay away from them, boy. I know.
Oh, look at the great colours.
Oh, they're beautiful.
I asked him, how can a man be brave if he's afraid? And that is the only time a man can be brave, he told me.
I wonder how many times Ned Stark is quoted. This
And he's
it's
Yeah.
interesting, isn't it?
continually mentioned
Most lords worry
in
more about
the read-throughs that we had today.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. Such a sort of like a wonderful umbrella presence,
Yeah.
you know.
Sing songs about me. I want to go home. I want the men following me to go home.
And why don't you?
Because we'll never be safe until the Lannisters are defeated.
That's your family.
And
That's
because
your
I believe in
tribe.
justice.
The nasty.
No. What?
That would be a start.
Yes, but there's so much more fun now.
No, absolutely not. You do
Everything is so.
incest.
Everything's
you do
so
incest.
dire,
Incest isn't fun.
sad, grim.
We have morals up in the north.
Yes, and it's all a shivering lips.
No, but we have lots of good fur coats.
No brothel. Well, you do have brothels, don't you? Not that would be, I mean, any part of this. Oh,
Yes, we
that's
do.
you. Oh,
Actually,
what's
they do.
wrong? That's you.
Oh, crikey, God, I can't look at myself. I hate watching myself.
Michelle, what were you thinking right here?
Oh, God. I can't.
You did it anyway.
Bran and Rickon are captives in Winterfell.
Oh, this is it.
Sansa and Arya are captives in King's Landing. I have 5 children, and only one of them is free.
I lost one son.
This is a
fighting by
fantastic
your
scene.
son's side.
He's wonderful.
I lost another
His
to the
name is
king's
John
spear,
Stoll.
with a chain.
I've worked with him a couple of times.
You commit treason.
He really gets the rhythm of David Dunn's writing. He's got such a wonderful voice.
Yeah.
He's Scottish, isn't he?
And offer it to the father if he would let my
Naturally,
sons
his
wake from
natural
their
speaking
graves.
voice is Scottish, even though he's doing Northern here, I think.
I grieve for your sons, my lord.
I don't want your grief, I want my vengeance. And you stole it from me.
Killing Jaime Lannister would not buy life for your children.
That's a
I've
good-
just let you
Well,
go,
I think it's a very
haven't
good choice.
I?
You're very, very smart.
Well, personally, I would rather stuck a stake through your heart.
I think there is an attraction that
There's no...
Catelyn Stark is fighting.
I guess that there's a thin line between love and hate,
See,
Nikolaj.
yeah, exactly.
She's guarded day and night.
Rob.
How many men did
No, but I have to say that scene we had was at the end of
Oh, the one with-
episode 7, where it ends with you saying to Brienne, "Give me
My
your sword."
sword.
It's a great scene. It's a great scene. I had so much fun.
What is it? Every time I seem to have a scene with you, Nikolaj, you're chained up against a
I know.
post. Haven't beaten... Oh, that's
Oh, Brienne!
Lovely Gwen.
Oh, Gwendolyn, she's so.
Oh, there you are, Nikolaj. Looking beaten and bashed.
Yeah.
I'm Jaime Lannister of Casterly Rock, son of Tywin.
I have so much fun doing these scenes because I get to say all these horrible things.
I know. That's very funny, actually.
Brienne of Tarth.
And actually, that's, speaking of the thin line between love and hate,
Yeah, that's true with them.
between these two,
Selwyn Tarth.
And also, we have this great. This is the beginning of this journey they go on, Brienne and Jaime. I mean, they don't know this.
No,
yet,
absolutely.
But it's great.
Known many men.
Look at her. She's really good. She's really good.
Didn't mean to give offence, my lady. Forgive me. No crimes are past forgiveness, King's.
Is Gwen actually taller than you, Nikolaj?
She is a little
Is she?
taller. Yeah, she is.
What height are you?
6'1"
6'1".
and a half.
And Gwen is what? Is Gwen 6'2"?
I think so. Maybe 6'3". I don't know.
Boring as you
The
are.
most amazingly long legs.
She has.
Incredibly long legs.
Look at you. You're ready to chop my head off. Do you think you
She's
could?
such a girl in real life. I mean, and then
Oh,
she's just a very good actor because
Yeah.
she really gets this man woman.
And they, for
This
Gwen-
was, by the way, this was so much. This moment now, Gwendolyn had only tried this once, like the evening before. They only had like 10 minutes to learn, for her to learn how to do this. And of course, when she tried it, she wasn't wearing
Armor.
this armor.
Yeah.
This moment, I mean, they've cut it out, but there were moments where she was like,
I can't move. I can't move.
Look now, if you look
Yeah.
really carefully, you can see she's so focused.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just getting.
Oh no.
Oh, look at you.
But I was really worried because I was like, if she goes over
That's brilliant, actually.
in that armor, yeah, it looks amazing. She would stay down in the
Yeah.
bottom of the river.
King's Landing will fall an hour after Stannis lands.
And there, off they go.
That looks lovely, actually.
For King Joffrey and
Oh, that's little Maisie.
Charles Dance.
He's brilliant in this,
He is
isn't he?
brilliant.
their heads mounted on the city gates.
Ian Gelder. He's playing Kevin Lannister, isn't that right?
Yeah.
He's a Lannister.
I love these scenes where she's just eavesdropping.
Yeah.
And she's so brilliant, amazing.
And a wolf at my doorstep.
Scouts ashore as Rob.
I love her hair short, actually.
Yeah, it's really good.
And they cut it all short for her.
Well, that's another thing. Like today, we meet all the kids again. We can't really call them kids
No, they're
anymore.
not. They're
No, there's
growing up
the
so
young
quickly.
ladies and
Yeah. Well, Sophie's just done her O-levels, isn't it? Or whatever they're called, GCSEs now or something.
I wouldn't know.
No. Well, my day,
Like
they were O-levels.
Stark won't risk marching on Casterly Rock until he's at...
They love it so much, and they're.
I mean, I think Isaac's going to have to start to shave soon.
No, do you see how tall Isaac has got? But also as well, Nikolaj, his whole face has changed.
I know. Well,
It's like the bones have just started to shift. It's like the tectonic plates in the earth are starting. You know, suddenly he's becoming this handsome, gorgeous.
Young man,
yeah, he was a beautiful young boy, but now it's like blossoming of a handsome man.
You speak like a mother.
Do I? He is my son, after all.
The girl's proven herself a good servant. She'll stay on with you.
She looks terrific, doesn't she?
She does look terrific. And she is terrific.
Yeah.
He's poor company when he's sober, but he's better at his work.
He's got such a gravitas, Sean.
He does have,
hasn't he, Charles?
Charles, yeah.
It's wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
This was all shot, I think, down near, it was a set that they built. It's incredible, isn't it? I think it was all...
They built the whole thing?
Yeah.
Look it. Yoren's little cunt. Used to be a boy, now it's a girl.
Where's Jackin?
Don't care.
I didn't meet any of these guys at all, you
No,
see.
neither did I.
They look
They
amazing.
look really scary.
Oh, flip. They look how I feel today.
It's true, you did actually, Lou.
Oh, look.
Oh,
there's little boys. I didn't recognise Joe, you know, because his hair's dyed black for this, and his hair is naturally so much lighter.
I know, he's a blonde.
He's a little blondie.
Lord Tywin's marching tonight.
You need him.
He's helping me.
He's lovely, Joe. He's really good in this.
Where?
He's funny.
Where? Where?
They were writing out the gates a few hours ago. On patrol. Kept going my ears.
He just looks good in whatever he does.
He looks terrifying, Charles, doesn't he? But he's so lovely. And he's so tall. I mean, one of the first ever filming jobs I did, oh gosh, this is going back like in the 80s. Oh, that's amazing too. I had a tiny part in this Stephen Polyakov film, and Charles was the lead in it. And I had a scene with him, oh God, this is years and years ago. And I just remember thinking, my God, you are so tall, so tall. And he was wearing a dark suit. He just looked so sexy. And of course, I was so young and so sort of in awe of him that I barely could speak to him at all. I just remember thinking, my God, you're a movie star. Rather like yourself now, Nikolaj.
Have you ever been to Iceland?
No, never, unfortunately.
It is really worth a visit.
I'd love to go. I was sort of hoping maybe that they'd do some of the Stark stuff in Iceland. Oh, it was Peter.
Peter Dinklage.
Do you have to do that here?
Wonderful, Peter.
Yeah.
I like to keep my hands clean. Yes, but do you have to do it here?
Jerome Flynn plays Bronn. He's got a brother who's an actor as well. Two brothers, actually. Well, a really young one and an older one. Conleth's worked with the elder one. I've known Jerome for years. There used to be a group of us that hung about together in London years and years ago, yeah.
Oh, great.
Linus Roach and Jerome and loads of us. They were good fun days.
He's really good.
Yeah, he looks great.
I love the fact with this character, they don't... I mean, so many shows you would change this guy because he has these like hero qualities, but he knows who he is. He's a sellsword, and he doesn't change it. I love that.
What?
What?
What? Why are you staring at me?
Peter's brilliant, isn't he?
Why am I here?
He's such a fantastic character, Tyrion, isn't he?
I know.
I'm not to detract anything from, but it's just a wonderful character, and he does him fabulously.
He's so good.
And one of these explains how to beat him.
An History of the Great Sieges of Westeros by Archmaster Shevelethan.
That's how I feel sometimes when we read these words. Like,
I know.
Oh, we're going to...
How do I pronounce this? Oh, here comes Conleth. Entrevaries.
I must compliment you on the gold cloak's
What's great to see him is that it's a performance.
Yeah,
Because-
very
and
much
you,
so.
you can, I guess as an actor, you can see how much he enjoys.
Yeah.
Just
Fabulous, isn't it?
tasting every word that I say.
Me and the lads rounded up all the known thieves.
Connaught was at the read-through, as
Yeah.
you know, and he was wearing a hat, and I said, why don't you take your hat off? And he said, oh, because I've shaved my head again. And he said, I wish I hadn't, because I don't start filming again until August or something. And this is nearly the end of June.
Yeah, I know.
So he thought he'd be starting filming early.
When do you start?
I start, I think, at the moment it's the 18th.
July?
Yeah. I need to come over. I think I'm coming over on the 16th to final costume fittings and then get my hair dyed.
And you're going to the Comic-Con, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to Comic-Con. Are you coming?
No, I'll be here.
Are you filming?
Yes, yes.
When do you start, then?
The 16th on the Monday, and I think it's on the Friday, so I can't.
Oh,
Jet lag, I couldn't do that.
Really?
No.
You probably wouldn't get back in time anyway.
Well,
would
we
you?
get back probably Sunday,
Yeah,
and
so
then the 9 hour.
And then
no.
you have to
No, I couldn't do that.
fly from... There's no direct flights to Belfast. You'd have to fly to London and then...
No, you don't want to do that.
No, you'd be exhausted, darling, unfortunately.
Our weakest.
Oh, weakest.
Mudgate.
Mudgate. They're such brilliant names, aren't they? Yeah. You can visualise the places simply by the names George has given them.
But that's... How does he do that?
I know, it's amazing.
I mean, it's huge, this world.
Yeah. I'm doing I'm reading one of George's books for an audiobook thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a book called Windhaven, and it's all about a young girl who's a flyer. And they have wooden wings and they put them on, they fly between the islands. It's absolutely wonderful. But the names, the character names, you need a thesaurus on how to pronounce the names. And literally when I read it, I spoke to the director. I said, is there any way I can have a pronunciation, a phonetic pronunciation of these words? Place names, because it's in one sentence he might have about 10 character names. Yeah. And as you name the character, you say from the small island of da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and then there's so-and-so from da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's terrifying. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. It's like, oh my God. Oh, it's lovely, John. Lovely boy.
He is good, isn't he?
Yeah, he's very funny, isn't he?
He's very, very funny.
He's just got a lovely, lovely lightness.
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
And Corin Harfan's the greatest ranger alive.
Great rangers never get old.
And Mark,
Shit ones now.
shoveling away. And Ben, that's Ben, isn't it?
It is Ben, yeah.
They're all fantastic together, and he's a lovely chap too.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny because, you know, so by now they are such their own little families, that their own little units that work.
Yeah, when you meet it,
yeah. And they have such camaraderie and trust with each other and fun.
Yeah.
It really comes over so clearly on the screen.
The first men made these marks. Help me with it.
What have they just found, Nikolaj? Oh, it's moving.
Come on.
Put your back into it, boy. Where was this shot, Nikolaj? Was this Iceland?
Iceland, yeah. I'm sure. That is really cool because it's.
Oh God, I love them.
Best thing to do.
It must have been.
Well, also because they told me that because the costumes they look like they're warm, but they're not.
The layers must be incredible to keep them. And the poor costume girls and boys. You imagine the amount of stuff they had to bring in order to keep people warm so they don't get frostbite.
Why would a brother hide it here?
Where were you?
Ah.
A man has patrol duty.
Tywin Lannister was right here.
He's very good. He's got incredible eyes.
He has, hasn't he?
The Red God demands it.
The Red God demands it.
How long after I give you the name does it take you to kill someone?
A minute.
A minute. It's like
very sexy. Isn't
exactly.
It?
That was like.
You find him sexy too, Nikolaj.
How much you need? Just a minute. A minute. Give me a minute, and I will create magic.
You promised you'd help me.
That wasn't promised, lovely girl.
It's a good relationship they have, isn't it?
Isn't it?
There must be others. Give a name, any name.
And how little Arya suddenly gets the taste for vengeance.
For power as well.
Yeah. I want them killed.
I can't wait to see what happens with her, with all these kids.
Yeah.
Because they are the ultimate victims so far.
All right.
I wonder if they...
How they're going to progress.
Yeah.
Jack and Hagar.
Hagar gives a man his own name.
That's right.
That's good.
Mocked.
That's clever.
Joking thing.
I'm not joking. Man can go kill himself.
And name me.
I like that streak in his hair. Cut hair people and makeup people are wonderful, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's a wig, isn't it?
Help me and my friends escape.
I hope so.
This would require...
That would have been handmade. Do you know that?
I know.
It's incredible. Do you have a hairpiece or anything, Nikolaj?
No.
No?
No, not so far.
I have a hairpiece.
You do?
Yeah. It's sewn in. They plait my head from there to there, and then they sew it in.
I love
and
that's
then
great.
They
This
pull
is great.
my
This
hair
is,
through.
This is
I know.
great radio. from here
from
here.
temple to temple.
From temple to
temple to temple. And then they sew it in, and then they've like got slats.
You do that every day?
Every day, yeah. It's really comfortable, actually. Up there's Lena.
Lovely Lena.
Lovely Lena.
Oh, the most beautiful woman in the Seven Kingdoms.
She's gorgeous.
She is gorgeous.
Excellent lamprey pie.
And they're fantastic friends and great together.
Yeah, exactly.
I hear Joffrey plans on fighting.
An inspiration for the troops. The young king in his shining armor fighting...
I know it's make-believe and fantasy, but it would be quite nice to be really rich in that place, wouldn't it? You know,
just for a few days.
Just for a couple of days, maybe a month or so.
Remember Jamie at 17?
Better than you. Some men have a gift for this sort of thing.
That's why I'm a little envious of my siblings here, getting to hang out
just
all year, just chilling, while I'm
Oh,
stuck in the mud. What was that?
It's Dan.
Oh.
Remember, there's a character, I don't know, Nick. Yes, you did, because remember in the first series when you rode into Winterfell with Mark, Headey and Lena and the kids, and there was another, it was one of Sean's guys. Well, his name is Ron Donaghy.
Yeah.
Ron. Well, that Dan is Ron's son.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
And actually, Ron's character got killed by Theon.
Yeah, where he kicked his head off, right?
That's right.
Couldn't.
Oh!
Horrible, yeah.
We do before we do it.
Well, let's hope that Theon gets his...
You, on the other hand, are as big a fool as every other man. That little worm between your legs does half your thinking.
It's great.
Why are you smiling?
Because I'm happy.
Oh, God. You don't want her to be happy.
No.
You don't want her
That's
to be happy.
dangerous.
That's dangerous. That's
Yes.
She's mad. Why did Jamie fall in love with that mad woman?
Yes, it's quite an unusual relationship, isn't it, Nikolaj?
Yeah, well, you can't.
Do you think...
She changed.
As your character as well, would he have been with anybody else?
No.
Never, ever, ever. It's just your sister.
Yeah.
Seriously. Never strayed.
Never strayed.
Never been to the whorehouse or anything.
No. He told you the truth when he told you that in that scene. I've only ever been with one woman.
So that was the truth.
That was
I wouldn't believe a word that comes out of Jaime Lannister's mouth.
I mean, if you think about it, he's actually being very truthful. But you just don't want to hear the truth.
Well, that's it. Sometimes it's best to tell the truth because then people don't believe it.
Well, yeah. But the fact is, all those scenes with you, he's just saying it as it is.
Saying it as it is, giving it straight.
It is. It's very, very... God, sometimes I have to stop. I get so tired because I feel I've been defending this guy for years.
I know, but the bad ones are always the best, aren't they?
They are.
They are fantastic. And he takes such delight in being, horrible,
but also
doesn't he?
He's not going to give you that satisfaction of going, oh yes, I'm a bad boy.
No. Joffrey is hurt, and then every wound he suffers, she'll suffer too. And if he dies, There isn't a man alive who could devise a more painful death.
I know there's been a lot of discussion with readers of the book, as there are, where I kill my cousin.
Yes. Yeah.
And I just don't understand why that would be such a horrible... I mean, it's not out of character to me, anyway. I mean, he says to Cersei in season 1 that I will kill everyone until it's just you and me. I mean, he will... The fact that he's away from her, he'll do anything to get back to her.
He needs to get back, doesn't he?
And once that kid comes into that cage, he's done.
Esme.
Oh, Esme.
Esme. Lovely Esme. It's Ross, isn't it?
Yeah, she picked the wrong girl.
She did, didn't she?
I'm sorry they hurt you. You must be brave.
God, she's horrible, your sister.
She is horrible.
Doing that to another woman.
Don't forget me.
Never.
Oh, she is. But I think there is a big difference between... I think both... I mean, Jamie and Cersei. I don't think Jamie would never do that.
To a woman, probably to a man.
No, but he wouldn't do it just to
get...
Just to get someone. There would be a reason.
Yeah.
Ashes in your mouth.
Oh.
Shame her. Go on, Tyrion.
Here we go.
Shame her.
Wow. No, that was a threat.
Yeah.
You
And he meant that,
can't
didn't
say
he?
something like that. There has to be some kind
And
of...
he meant it.
Oh, yeah.
Shay!
I've been waiting all night. What is wrong?
You're beautiful.
Oh. It's good that he finally
Has found love.
found love.
What's sad?
If only it could last a lifetime.
Well, maybe it will. But in the Game of Thrones, you don't really believe in
Anything
that.
happens.
Are you afraid?
He's become attached.
I'm yours.
Oh.
And you're mine.
That's when things go
That's
wrong.
when things go wrong.
When you don't give a damn, it don't matter. Huh? The minute you start to care.
The minute you start to care.
None have returned. My bastard is only a few days
Michael.
from Winterfell.
He did a play with Connolly, actually, called The Seafarer at the National, and it ended up going to Broadway. They were both brilliant in it, by Conor McPherson. He's a lovely man.
Send word to your son. Any Ironborn who surrender will be allowed to return safely to their homes.
King in the North! Yeah, I had to AD that line for 400 times.
Did you?
King of the North! I've got it now, we should do it. Oh. Yeah.
Hunt him down no matter where he runs.
I expect his countrymen will turn on him the minute they hear the offer.
What is happening?
Oh, here she comes. Is it going to be a little saucy now? Is this episode? Is that it?
I'm not sure. Actually, there's been no sauciness in this one at all so far, Nikolaj.
No, that's what I was just going to say.
None at all. We haven't had any visits from any
Should we just...
naked bodies or anything.
There's been absolutely no naked bodies, but I have a feeling, because I think I
You could just throw those
remember this from the script. Here we go, he's getting a little angry.
Somebody do it on the table, is he?
I'm fighting a war and I don't know if I'm...
Get rid of all those landmarkers and throw it out.
Wow, the fire. And she's so innocent.
I know. See, I'm very worried about those candlelights in this tent. The whole thing could go up in flames.
Is there any music? Let's just listen. Any music?
Let's hear.
I don't know. The good kind.
Oh, not yet. Oh, did you put her hair down there? Was it down before?
No, I think it was down
Or
when
was
she
it down?
entered the tent.
Oh, she's so...
I think she spent hours in front of the mirror going, oh my God, is this the night? Is this the night? Is this the night?
I was raised to be a proper little lady.
Oh, but you're not, are you?
That's shut me up, hasn't it?
Steps and recite Valyrian poetry.
I'd like to hear you play the harp.
You would...
She's evil. Keep away from her.
How did you go from reciting Valerian poetry to sawing off men's feet?
Did you say sewing off men's feet?
Sewing, yeah.
Oh.
She's a nurse.
Yes, I know.
She tends.
Now he's going to give her wine.
See? He's going to get her drunk and have his way.
King in the North!
180.
God. Yes.
She's beautiful. Isn't
She is beautiful. And she thinks back.
And he's beautiful too.
Every child in Volantis was in the Rhoyne that day. The rich, the poor, we were all there, naked, screaming.
I remember first year he was voted, when we did the first season, he came to said like, I just voted best dressed man in Scotland.
Was he really,
Yes.
Richard? Oh, fantastic. What are the men dressed like in Scotland? Are they well dressed or not?
Well, I think he was the one who showed up without a kilt, so no, I don't know. I don't know. He beat out Jared Butler, I think.
Oh, I love men in kilts. I think they just look... Have you ever...
Is it because you know that they go without anything underneath? Is that...
Some of them do and some of them don't.
Oh, I thought it was a
The
rule.
best thing about a kilt is... there's something when they wear it with like a t-shirt or not with the whole jacket and the proper stuff. It's when it's done casually, like with a t-shirt or so with a shirt that's open. It's the way it moves when a man walks as well. It's just this fabric because it takes yards and yards and yards of fabric to make a kilt, so that you get the pleats. The pleats are really heavy. So when a guy walks in it, you'd see this sort of like ripple effect. It's wonderful.
Could we have maybe a little leaflet? Could we add a little leaflet to the box set? So you can write that.
Men in kilts.
Men in kilts.
On his face. In Volantis, the slaves have tattoos, so you know what they are without having to talk to them. And this man worked on a fishing boat.
I think something's about to happen now because we went into the close-ups.
We're getting closer.
Yeah.
You have to understand, for a slave to push a high-born girl, that's death for the man.
Oh, she's
terrible.
beautiful.
But he pushed me out of the way. And he started pressing
about to
on my brother's
explode.
chest. Again and again.
Passion.
Passion. Oh, he's very handsome, that man.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah.
I was watching a couple of weeks ago. Have you ever seen Orson Welles' Macbeth? It's
Yeah.
the black and white
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
And there is a shot in that of Orson Welles as a young guy.
It looked
so
like Richard.
like Richard. Incredible.
That's amazing.
I sent him a message going, "Oh my God, you must see this. If you're awake or whatever, turn on this channel and look.
You are there.
You are young Orson Welles."
The music. Ah.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh gosh.
Oh, it's just, you can't.
Kissing, touching.
Touching? I love the way you said that. Kissing, touching.
Oh, feverishly ripping each other's clothes off.
Oh.
I never get to do anything like this.
No,
My God.
me neither. Oh. That's not a good shot, is it? That. Yes. Now, would this be the King in the North's first time ever?
I think it might be. As mind you.
So, will it be a very short one then? I'm just asking you.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I guess it was a short one. Was that?
No, I think he's taking a pause to look.
No,
and go,
think
you're beautiful.
I think that was it.
No, it's not, Nikolaj.
It
it's not. My son is better than that.
That was it. I can't believe.
No.
That wasn't very kingly.
No.
I mean, that wasn't.
No.
Wow.
I think we've just left them as they're about to begin. I think that's the sense I got. Because I can't watch that.
That was 7 seconds. Thinking back, I'm pretty sure I. Oh. Wow. Okay.
Go, girl. You go, girl. She's a brave little one.
She's a brave little one.
It's a great set, isn't it?
So also, what's been amazing with these...
They're all dead, aren't they?
Oh.
Wow. He's done it. They're escaping, aren't they?
Yeah.
Away! Reset!
What's that? Oh, the boat.
This is the boat. This is
iron-
Davos and
Davos,
Stannis. I love
Oh, he's such a
Liam.
great... Both of them.
They're fantastic.
Amazing actors. You know them both well, right?
I've worked with Liam a couple of times, actually, before.
I thank you, Your Grace.
Do you? Why? My father was a crabber. And? Well, sons of lords don't like to break bread with sons of crabbers. Our hands stink.
It was amazing. When I saw the first episodes, how in this season, I mean, when the whole stuff with Melisandre,
Who insult you behind your back?
suddenly a whole different world that just opened up, and it was amazing. And it was like
Robert and Ned Stark, they were the heroes. The glory.
the whole magic thing that was introduced. You kind of it just
So, I love the way it comes in
so
very
subtle,
subtly.
and suddenly you just accept it.
Yeah, it's just...
And the same with what's his name, the two-faced guy
Who?
with Arya.
Oh, yes, with... Jack.
I don't know how you pronounce it. That's what I wanted you to do.
No,
Come on, Michelle, come on. Jaquen.
Oh, no.
Jaquen,
isn't it? Jaquin. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You just accept it. You just go, thank God there are people like that in the world that can do this. You know.
It's true.
In that world.
Slip right through in your little black sail boat with your onions.
But then you go through any...
That's
good, isn't it?
He's fabulous the way he delivers it, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
So makes him...
Deadpan
Yeah,
is the word.
completely deadpan. He's fabulous.
Yeah.
He's a really good theatre actor as well.
Yeah.
I've seen him several times.
Because Robert was my older brother and he was the king, and I've always done my duty. But now I'm the rightful king by every law of
Rightful. They're all the rightful kings.
You see, when there's a death in a family and the family start fighting,
That's not good, is it?
it's not good. Fighting over wills.
Oh, what now?
Oh, is he going to play just
He's the first crabber's son to wear the badge.
Okay.
Oh.
Ah!
Joffrey!
Joffrey!
Hey, here he comes. Colin.
Oh.
Excellent. Peter.
All these great characters.
Oh, they're fab. I bet they have a lot of fun filming these scenes.
Oh. And this must be in
This-
Dubrovnik, right?
It looks like it is Dubrovnik, doesn't it?
I hope to get down there. That'd be
Yeah,
nice.
you'll get there, won't you?
Well,
Did you get the... Oh, look, isn't that beautiful?
It's gorgeous.
Stannis Baratheon sails this way?
So lovely. I got to Malta in the first series and then I just stayed put in the north, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Your men will line up behind you.
They say Stannis never smiles. I'll give him a red.
You just want to take him on. You're horrible, Joffrey. You know, he's so brilliant at it.
He's his mother's son, that's for sure.
And his father's.
But we don't know
That's your
that.
son.
That's just a rumor.
It's your son.
Oh, don't believe in rumors.
He's got your hair.
He hasn't got my
He
hair.
hasn't got your hair.
I wish we could too. I love it.
Look at that brooch Peter's wearing. Isn't it fabulous?
That's the hand?
Yeah.
Right?
He's the hand of the king. They're brilliant, the details on the costumes, aren't they?
It's unbelievable.
I mean, I've got one which is a fish, a tully fish.
Yeah?
And it's in a circle, and the pin goes down through it. It's absolutely beautiful. And they're all made. Michelle got them all, designed them and made them all. They're fabulous.
The drains and cisterns in Casterly Rock.
A most high-born plumber.
What a great location, isn't it?
It's interesting though, isn't it? That whole thing about the whole theme of power, what it does to people. Even with Tyrion, you know, he wasn't
Absolutely.
As you say, he doesn't want that. Now he became the game this season.
See, he has a conscience. He is a Lannister with a conscience, which is, I admit it, a very rare thing. He doesn't run in the family.
But then you look at his father. I think he has a conscience as well.
Your father, he's power crazy.
Well, he has, but he has standards that he wants to live up to.
Yeah, but they're bad standards.
Oh, see.
See, but absolutely, it's all relevant, isn't it?
It's all relevant.
It's all relevant. See, I have standards.
Relative, you mean?
The relative, isn't it? That's what, exactly.
It is all relative.
Yeah, you're right.
But it's a relevant point.
Very good. Thank you for
yes,
that,
I'll try, I'll try. But it's true, it's all relative, because it really is about...
As to where you are.
Point of view, yeah. Because then you see someone like the Ironborn, I mean, that just seemed crazy.
But also, Conleth's character, Varys,
yeah.
You know, as a eunuch, you know, going through life like that, you know, and wanting, obviously, someone has, you know, completely destroyed his life.
Yeah.
And what that must do to you.
Yeah.
And the whole thing of his survival in the court,
Yeah.
you know, he has to sort of like be 10 steps ahead of everybody else in order to survive.
His mother does not flee without her children.
They're not your children.
Stressful life.
A very stressful life. And it must be incredibly organised as well.
Yeah.
I love the way they're called spiders, because you just go off into the distance, finding things out.
So you'll be safe there.
We haven't seen Littlefinger, have we?
No, I don't think. I haven't seen Aidan in this episode yet at all, actually.
But here we have Daenerys.
And the wonderful Ian Glenn.
Ian Glenn. Another handsome man.
Oh, you're all handsome.
And a great actor, isn't he?
Yeah, he's fabulous. His brother's a director. And he runs a theatre in, I'm not sure where now, but I worked with him years ago in Scotland.
Right.
Yeah. He's a lovely guy, Ian.
And runs in the family.
Yeah. His brother's called Hamish. He's big, tall. He's quite different to Ian, actually, because Ian's very fine, isn't he? Hamish is bigger.
Hamish is a great name.
It's great. I once worked in Scotland and there was this guy there and I thought it was a joke. And I introduced myself, I said, "Hi, I'm Michelle Fairley." And he goes, "Hi, I'm Bevis Evans Tush." Isn't that a great name?
Bevis Evans Tush.
Bevis Evans Tush. And I was like, "Please say that again. Please. I'm going to make sure I remember this." Oh, no. I could have done to Winterfell.
You should bury them. I'd leave them up a few more days. Sends a message.
Have a conscience, you murderer.
Oh, that's the two farm boys, right? He's just horrible.
For the farmer. For his trouble.
For his trouble?
For his sons.
But you know what,
wonderful Donald. I love Donald.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Oh, he's fabulous. I loved working with Donald.
I mean,
Hung up at the gates.
Oh.
Must have been the farmer's boys.
Killed them, burned them.
he's amazing, that guy. I've worked with him a couple of times before this.
He's got such incredible gravitas.
Yeah, he has.
And he suits that role so wonderfully.
They'll never hear it from me.
And he dies.
Oh, yes, my boys. There they are.
Brown. Look how he has changed.
He's so changed, hasn't he? You just see his face moving. Very good.
Very good.
Oh, I want to see the next one now, don't you? I could sit here. Could sit here. Come on.
Run it,
Next
please.
episode, please. I know.
But we should say...
What's that?
Thank you for listening to us.
This has been a Nikolaj and a Michelle experience.
It's been fun. And yes, enjoy the next episode with some other people.
Who's doing the next one?
I don't know.
I'd love to just sit here and watch it all again.
Well, let's do that then.
Without having to talk. Because when I watch this on my own, I have to watch on my own. Nobody else is allowed. And then I can, because I watch in silence. It's like going to the cinema. I hate people talking.
People can't talk.
No. But it's like, when I do watch it, usually I want to be on my own because I'm constantly going, shush, shush, I missed out.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Do you know what I mean? I have to go back again. I just think it looks amazing. Season 2 as well. It's so beautifully done.